So this is problem 3 and accounts for Lena Bank Limited. Paid up share capital is given to you and certain other schedules have been provided. Okay. This is again a profit and loss related problem where you have to prepare the P&L account based on all this information that is provided. A few new things we are going to learn here is something on rebate on bills discounted, and then things like interest on NPAs or non-performing assets. Okay, a few different terms and concepts are what we are going to see in this problem. Alright, so let's start. At least a few things that we know by now, we will try to mark them and we'll figure out where they go in our profit and loss account. Okay, the simpler items we will mark. So let's see. The first thing you have is interest on advances. Can anyone tell me where interest on advances will go? Which schedule? By now, get the schedule numbers in your head. Interest earned is
13.
schedule 13, correct. Schedule 13, alright. So this interest on advances, that means any loans which you have given and you are earning interest on that, those or that interest is going to go in schedule 13. Very good. The next is whether it has working notes, adjustments, we are going to see it later. Okay, what about discount on bills? What is the schedule number? I would like everyone to participate at least by now. You tell me, okay, schedule number, or you tell me where it will go, whether it's an income, expenditure, like that. See, I'll give you an easier way to try and figure out this. There are only two things or two categories in the P&L where most of these items go. One is income, one is expenditure. Very simple. First is income, second is expenditure. Now, think of it like this. Under income, you have two, interest earned or discount earned, and you have your other incomes. So, there are just two, 13 and 14. Interest earned, other incomes. Same way under expenditure. Expenditure has three items under it. Correct? Interest expended, operating expenses, and provisions. Provisions are part of a working note. They don't have a schedule number. So that means it leaves us with the remaining, that is 15 and 16. Schedule 15 and 16. So think of it this way. Now discount on bills. First you tell me whether it's an income or expenditure. What is it? Discount on bills. Is it income or is it expenditure? Please unmute yourself and you can speak, students. I would not go to the chat again and again.
It's income.
It's income. Very good. So when banks discount the bills of any customer, they take some amount for themselves as discount, right? It's a commission for them. So it's an income. Now under income, again, which will it come under? Interest earned, schedule 13, or other income, schedule 14?
Is schedule 13.
Schedule 13, very good. It is interest earned. Any discount earned is also to be treated like interest earned. Very good. Next one. Income on investments. Where will this come?
Income.
Under income. And under income, it will come under again schedule 13, interest earned. Now I know it feels a little odd because it feels like income on investments should be other income. But then banks, in case of banks, what they do is they include it along with the interest income. Okay, so any income that they make on investments, and their investments are usually in other banks, or it could be in securities of other banks, or fixed fixed assets or fixed securities of some other banks. Alright, so they include income on investments under schedule 13. Then interest on balances with RBI. Expense or income?
Income.
Income, correct. Why? Because you keep money with RBI and RBI pays you interest on that. So you earn that income as a bank. Alright. So this will also come under interest earned Schedule 13. Very good. Then interest on other interbank funds. Slightly new. But where will it come? Expense or income? Interest on other interbank funds. It's like this. Just like you keep money with RBI, you sometimes give funds to other banks also. Like banks borrow from each other. They take money from each other. So any funds that you have given to some other bank, you will earn interest on them. Alright. So this interest on interbank funds will also go under Schedule 13, that is interest earned. Done. Then you have commission, exchange and brokerage. Where will this come? Expense or income?
Other
Income.
income.
Other
Income.
incomes, other incomes. Very good. So this will be a Schedule 14. Okay. Then profit on exchange transactions. Where will it show?
Means other income.
Other
Other
income.
income.
Very good. 14. Because they do deal with a lot of currency, they have foreign exchange transactions, so they end up making some profit, all right? And that will not come under interest, but it will come under other incomes. Good. Profit on sale of investments.
Is other income.
Very good. Other income. Profit on sale of land, building, other assets.
Other
This will
income.
also be other income. Very good. So far we've got it. What incomes look like for a bank and which different schedules they will come under. Next, let's see. Interest on deposits. Is this an
Expenditure.
expense or income? It is an expenditure.
Expense.
Very good. Interest on advances is income because you give the loan and you earn the interest. Interest on deposits is expense and it is interest expended because people give you the deposits and you pay them the interest, isn't it? So people may give you their money by putting their money into savings bank account, into fixed deposits, in whatever form the people give you money, you pay them the interest. So it is interest expended. Very good. Then interest on RBI or interbank borrowings, income or expense?
Expense.
Expense. Very good. Interest expended because just like I said, sometimes we give money to RBI or to other banks. Same way we could also borrow money from RBI or other banks, right? Banks do that all the time. They take money from RBI to meet, sometimes they are cash shortages. So that will be interest paid to these RBI and other banks. Fine. So that will be interest expended. Now the rest of the items are fairly simple, where they all go. Payments to and provisions for employees. This will be
Operating expenses.
very good. Operating expenses. Fine. Rent, taxes, operating, insurance, operating, printing and stationery, advertisement, depreciation, postage and telegram, repairs, directors' fees, auditors' fees, law charges, any other type of expenditure. All of these, the day-to-day expenses that are not directly related to the activities of the bank. Like the bank's business is to take money, give money. Okay, and anything which they earn or spend because of this activity or because of this business, that comes under income and expenditure schedule, like the main schedules. And everything else, all other expenses that they incur to carry out administrative work or to run their bank, that all comes under operating expenses. That's why I'm telling you, banking accounts is very, very, very simple. All you have to know is where to post these items, where to put them under different categories. Okay. Next.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes. Tell me.